What's up, everybody? We're back working on the CR250. We did get it to start. It doesn't run very good. The jetting's a little off. We're a little bit different altitude here than where I was at previously that it was jetted for. So let's make those changes and let's get to work. Alright, I've got a few different jetting choices here. I've got 3 different main jets going from a 165 main jet all the way up to a 175, or actually a 180, that's what's in it right now. So currently I have a 180 main jet and a 50 pilot, and it's just way too rich, so it's barely staying running. So we're going to drop the 165 main jet into it and then go back to this stock 48 main jet. And according to our jetting table, with the altitude and ambient temperature, that should put us right where we need to be. Alright, it's a little hard to see, but we're going to try and do this without having to remove really anything. I'm going to loosen up the clamps for the air boot and see if I can spin the carburetor enough that I can get the float bowl off. I would really only have to take off the drain plug on the end to change the main jet, but because I have to change the pilot jet as well, I have to take the float bowl off. So let's see if I can make that happen. Alright, if you look closely, I've got the carburetor turned or twisted around, and it looks like I can get most of the screws. The bottom one there might be a little tough, but see if we can get it. Okay, so we got the float bowl off, and that's the main jet right there. And the pilot jet is in the little hole right next to it, so let's get those removed. Okay, so in order to get the main jet out, we need a 6mm socket to unscrew that out. So the pilot jet is in here. Okay, new jets are in. Sorry I couldn't record that. A little hard to do with one hand. Okay, so we got that all buttoned up, got everything put back into place. I need to put the fuel line back on. Okay, we got that wrapped up. Okay, so I almost forgot. We got a new spark plug here. I don't think the one in there is fouled, but nonetheless, it's $4 to make sure that you have a good spark plug in there. So let's get that other one out. Alright, yeah, it's pretty oily, so I don't think there's any fouling with it. I'll clean it up and keep it as a spare because it's still a good spark plug. Okay, spark plug's on. Last thing we need to do is start it. However, I am not going to start it in the garage. It is a 2-stroke and it does smoke, so we'll have to do that outside. Alright, well, bike wouldn't start, so it's back here up on the stand, and looks like we're gonna have to pull the carburetor off. So we'll start taking some body panels off and break it down. Alright, we got the carburetor off and tear into it, kind of see what the heck's going on here. Okay, I found the problem. This pin belongs in there, which holds the float and everything, and apparently when I had the carburetor tilted, this pin slid out and the float bowl and everything was, or the floats were just sitting wide open. So that would be probably why it wouldn't start. So let's put it back together. Okay, so we got it back together, and let's get it back on the bike. Alright, so carburetor's back in, have the subframe loosely on. This is my least favorite thing to do, is get this carburetor in between both of those boots. It really is a pain in the ass. I'm sure there's a better way to do it, but it just is a pain in the ass. Hence why I tried the other way first. So let's continue getting the bike back together. All right, well, let's see if this thing will run. Well, I'm not sure what's going on with this thing. My foot hurts because kicking it in bands is not advised. But that's gonna be a wrap, so we'll see you next time.